Hi Rahul, welcome to this feedback session. How are you doing today?
I'm good, sir.
Great. So could you please let us know for which all courses you have enrolled here with I-Medita, what all courses you have completed, and how was your overall
Mhm.
experience during these courses?
Okay. Sir, I have pursued multiple courses here in I-Medita. For example, F5, SD-WAN, Palo Alto, and CCI Security. I mean, the experience was really good. The teachers were really nice. And it's not only about the courses that I've pursued, it's also the placements. I mean, the institute has helped me in placing myself. I mean, they provided me ample amount of opportunities to go for the interviews, to attempt for the interviews, and I got. I must say that I got multiple opportunities to showcase myself in the industry. So
Great. And could you tell us about your experience into the IT industry?
okay, so sir, I have total 9 years of experience. I'm working as a cloud and automation engineer currently in GlaxoSmithKline. It's a pharmaceutical company. It's a UK-based company, and I'm working in the designing team. So working as an architect here, and just 9 years of experience is completely into networking. So I have worked on multiple technologies like Palo Alto firewalls, F5 load balancers, SD-WAN device, then scripting, Ansible, Python, Terraform. Then I have worked on DevOps, CI/CD pipelines, Azure pipelines, then Kubernetes. Then apart from this, Riverbed, Meraki, and Azure, AWS, Google Cloud. So these are the technology on which I'm working currently, and I have worked in the past as well. So that's all about my experience.
Great. So currently you are working into cloud network automation, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
And your previous experience was into networking and infrastructure. We get a lot of candidate, those who are planning to build their career into cloud industry, and
Mhm.
they assume sometimes that networking does not play an important role towards cloud. So how would
Mhm.
you recommend here, like how should a candidate start his or her journey if they are planning to get into cloud networking side?
See, if a guy is into networking, see, cloud provides an ample amount of opportunities to make career in the cloud networking. I mean, if the guy is in the networking field in the past, so because he have the good understanding and good knowledge of networking, so he can showcase his knowledge or capitalize on his knowledge while working in the cloud environment. So I think this is very good if a guy is from the networking field and then he goes to a cloud environment. Plus, if he has a good knowledge of scripting as well, like Terraform, Python, Ansible, so these scripting languages will help him to deploy the resources in the cloud and to manage the resources in the cloud. So I mean, this is a very good combination, the automation plus cloud. That's what I feel.
Do you recommend them to learn scripting Python initially during their career phase, or initially they should focus more on network security, build their career as a network engineer, network security engineer, and then couple of years, in maybe next 1 year, 2 year, they should start learning cloud, Python, automation and scripting? How do you suggest them?
Yeah, if a guy is wants to pursue his career in networking, I would recommend that like in the initial phase of his career, he must work on core networking, like for 1 year, 1.5 years. So once he has a good knowledge and good understanding, good hands-on of networking, then he must try his hands-on on the cloud and in the scripting part, because everything is being automated in the industry and everything is gonna be automated in the industry in the future. So I think this cloud and automation has a very good future, plus networking. And it these three combinations are really good.
Great. So how did you first hear about our courses, about iMedita, about the training?
Uh, so I got to know about the trainer. I had a good connections with Sugan sir, with Saurabh sir in the past. I mean, I've been a student of Saurabh sir in the past, prior to I-Medita, and when Sugan sir recommended me that Saurabh sir is also teaching in I-Medita, so I joined I-Medita. I studied SD-WAN and F5 from the Saurabh sir, and Palo Alto from the Baldev sir, and CCI security from the Baldev. So it was very good experience. They just laid a foundation for me in terms of networking and security, and then I capitalized this knowledge in this in the cloud environment. So that was a really very good thing in terms of building my base.
Great.
So yeah.
You have enrolled for multiple courses, and all these courses requires a lot of time. For an example, you did CCI routing switching earlier. Now it is known as CCIE Enterprise. You enrolled for SD-WAN, you enrolled for F5 load balancer, you did, I think, Checkpoint Palo Alto Firewall classes, you did CCI security. So all these technologies cannot be completed in 1 year, 2 year. If you go gradually, if you go with the natural flow in terms of effective learning process, and you were working throughout these years, right? So how did you
Yes.
manage your entire work schedule, training schedule, learning schedule? So how did you manage? Because it's not a 1 month, 2 month kind of program that, okay, you have taken a short break and you completed the entire training. So how you were able to manage your work schedule and learning schedule?
So what happens, sir, is I started my career as a network engineer, and it's like I told you, as I told you, that I have a 9 years of experience. So it's, if we are working only in routing, switching, and on the basic technologies, you cannot grow in the IT industry. So every time you have to upgrade yourself. So I just very high hopes with I-Medita to, I mean, from the Saurabh sir, that they really teach very well. So I just joined I-Medita, and I just pursued these courses. I manage my time while working in the office. Whenever I get the free time, I just go for the videos of Saurabh sir and the quizzes and everything, the documentations. I read all the documentations. So whenever I get the time in the office and whenever I come back home, I got the time, my free time, I just studied. I go through those all those videos. I manage my time somehow. As you said, that these courses cannot be completed in few months or within a year. So these are very very long courses like CCI security, CCI routing switching, then again Palo Alto, then F5, then SD-WAN. So it took me some time, but I have to evolve myself. I have to upgrade myself in order to, I mean, get a good designation or get a good position in the IT industry. So that's how I managed somehow, and it was really a very good experience. That, let's see, these hardships and these struggles make me really strong, and that show that learn me teach me how to cope yourself in the IT industry. So I mean, that was a very good experience.
And during your training, did you got all the study material, lab access, lab workbooks, and required support from our side?
Yeah, exactly. These supports were really very good. See, I would recommend for the other guys, whoever sees my video and whoever sees my testimony, I would recommend those guys. See, watching videos, reading documentations. Again, this one part of your courses, and going for the test, going for the lab, going for the hands-on. This is another stage of your learning. So these everything is very important. Then and the third stage comes the placements. So how you learning one thing is one part, then showcasing your knowledge to the recruiters, to the companies is again a second stage of that thing. So iMedita provided me the opportunity to showcase, to learn firstly learn myself, to brush up myself, to gain those skills, and then I showcase my knowledge to the recruiters. So they provided me that platform. So that was really amazing, amazing thing that happened. Yeah.
So how would you rate the entire quality of the training, services, trainers' knowledge, study material, everything on a scale of 10?
Scale of 10, I would say the traders were really very nice. And I trained from Saurabh sir, Baldev sir, and I mean, two or three more trainers. So all those guys really helped me a lot in terms of labs, in terms of really test and the skill set test and all these things. So I mean, the in terms of trainers, it was really very good, and I would give like 10 out of 10 in terms of training. It was really amazing training. And after that, the placements and all, see, the iMentor really helped me to build my resume, and it prepared my resume in such a way that it attracts a lot of recruiters towards me, and I got multiple calls. So I got when I just upgraded my resume by iMedita, I got started getting 2 to 3 calls per day. I mean, that was really, I mean,
Last,
a lot of
last
calls in a day.
2, 3 months, how many opportunities you have got?
I have I've like I got multiple calls and I shortlisted from those companies, and till now I have gone for like more than 20 or 25 plus interviews
Great.
and face-to-face interviews. So that is really very amazing. So it's not only that, see, you have a knowledge and you're just you have that knowledge, you have the skills, and you just waiting for the recruiters. You have to approach them. You have to showcase yourself in such a way that recruiters are attracted towards you. And it's not only in 1 or 2 interviews that you are selected or you get your dream job. It's not like that. You have to go for multiple interviews. You will understand what is the requirement of the industry, and then you brush up yourself, you prepare yourself, then again go to the recruiters in that way. So it's a complete process. So
Right.
everyone who has a experience of more than 4 or 5 years knows these things.
Right.
So
So would you recommend our courses to others in your network?
I would highly recommend these courses which are available on I-Medita. These are really very good courses, very good trainers, very good lab environments that they provide. And after that, the placements and all are very good. And it's not only the relation between the teacher and the student. It's like that bonding is really very important between the trainers and the student. They really helps the student a lot to cope up from all the weaknesses or all the all the challenges that he's facing, and they provide the personal attention to the student. So that's really very amazing.
Great. Any suggestion on how we can improve our training services in the future? Any specific suggestion?
uh any specific suggestions from my side? I think whatever the I-Medita is doing is really very good, and if they just get a grasp of what's going on in the IT industry. See, technical world is like every time, every minute, it's changing, and we are getting new technology every time in the industry, and so we must adapt those technology as fast as we can and proceed further. And that's what I-Medita is doing currently. So I think it's going up, doing amazing currently.
Great. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you for your valuable time. We wish you all the very best for your upcoming interviews, upcoming opportunities, and we wish you all the very best for your upcoming learnings as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time. Have a good day.